Hey folks, what's happening? Welcome to another Wednesday chat. We're out here at S&S Customs in Middle Sackville. We're getting some therapy here from the puppy dog, which is great. I love dogs, and they're an important part of our life. It's just too bad that they don't have the same friggin' length of life as we do, because it's a goddamn bad day when they're at their end. I'll tell you right now. Anyways, we don't need to talk about that. But tell us who you are.
I'm Sean McLennan. I'm the owner and operator of S&S Customs Limited in Middle Sackville, Nova Scotia. And I've been in business since 2010, building choppers and manufacturing parts and just having a blast doing it.
Right on, right on. So I guess what I'm trying to promote is wrenching for wellness for people that don't have a spot to wrench. We're trying to get a spot for you so you can come on out, and we're going to have an invited guest. Once we get the spot up and running, we're going to have people come out and join us and hang out for a couple hours and show us how to do stuff. You can see that there's gas tanks and motors and frames and all kinds of stuff. But the talk today is, like all my other videos, is about wrenching for wellness. What do you think about wrenching for wellness?
I think what you're doing is great. And I am a true believer in the fact that it's great mentally for someone because you come out and it gives you something to do. It makes your mind go elsewhere. And even yourself, even if you're having a bad day wrenching, it's better than not wrenching at all.
Right,
Because
right.
what you're doing is occupying your mind. Especially for, I'll tell people I don't mind. We've all dealt with depression and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people don't like to admit it. But the best thing to do is talk about it. And I think what you're doing is you're giving people a place to go, which is very important, because this always alleviated any type of stress or, uh, depression for me. I always came out and did this. And when I walked out of the shop to go back into the house, I always felt much better. Right?
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. There's people out there that are wrenching for wellness and they don't even know they're doing it.
Yeah.
They just I got to get out of the house. I got to go to the garage.
Yes.
So it's after supper. The dishes are done. There's nothing on TV. What do I do? What do you do?
That's right. Yeah.
Come out to the garage.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's important. It's important.
And I like the fact that it's any task. It like you said, it could be a lawnmower, it could be a bike, it could be a car, it could be anything.
That's right.
As long as you're that part, as long as you're occupying that part of your mind. I like that aspect of it. Right?
And what I'm thinking about is the people that don't have that aspect.
Yeah.
People are in a condo or an
Yeah.
apartment. They have no maintenance. They have no snow shoveling. They have no car maintenance. They might even own a bike, and they take it to the different dealerships to get the oil and stuff changed. Well, if we get this Wrenching for Wellness shop up and running, then hey, do you want to learn how to change your own oil? You can buy 3 quarts at the store. You can come to the Wrenching for Wellness shop. We will have manuals. We'll get the oil out of it. We'll get the new oil in it with the new filter, and now you've just learned something. So it could be educational as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
And I think that's important.
Yeah, it's I tell my children, learn these things as you go, because it's important just to know, but it's also, it sounds crazy, but it's therapeutic. Do you know what I mean?
It really, for me, it is.
When you stand back and look at something that you've created, like your bike, it could be this, it could be a set of handlebars, could be a gas tank. There's a sense of satisfaction, and there's good endorphins that are released when you do these things. Yeah. And that's important this day and age, because I don't want to get negative, but you can flip on any social media network and it's just flogged with negative stuff. Yeah. So this is a good, I think what you're doing is you're creating a safe place and a good place where people can come and get motivated and learn something new. It's a great idea.
Yeah. And here's some good news. I mean, I'm on my way out to Sean's, and I drive by a piece of property just down the road, and it looks kind of vacant. It's a Quonset hut, right? And there's an old sign there. So I look up. I had to get out of the truck and try to read the number on the sign. It didn't even have 902 in front of it. It was so old. So I got the number and I called the guy and he just, yeah, hi, how you doing? And I was like, is this your property? So long story short, I got an appointment to meet with them on, first of the week to go look at this property. So we're moving forward. We're moving forward, and we're going to be helping. We're going to be helping people. Yeah. So so we're gonna write grants, write letters for grants. We have the sole proprietorship already up and running. I don't have.
That's a big step.
Like it is. It's paid for and it's done. And I wanted to immediately go to nonprofit. And I had a recommendation said, now I would have lost money because I had to shut down the sole proprietorship to get the nonprofit. And I had a point that somebody told me, Jessica, leave it alone. Leave it alone. You can go nonprofit later. Just have it running. And I've heard from other people. I know I'm supposed to be interviewing you, and here I am
That's
talking.
Fine. That's cool.
Try to get something up and running, and then go look for help monetarily. So, going to people looking for help with nothing in place is probably not the way to go. Have it up and running, sort of, and then start going for help. And if this property works out, then I'll get it up and running. I know I'm going to get volunteers to build benches and paint and all this stuff. Exactly. And then we'll go after grants, and there's money from VAC. There's provincial money. There's all kinds of stuff out there.
You just got to look.
Yeah. And there's people that will help me do this. They'll help me write letters, maybe give me ideas. That's right. And that's what it's about. Yeah. It's about. And
that's a good thing. It's win-win.
And this is veterans, first responders, and RCMP. Sean's father is a retired RCMP. Yeah. He's going to be out there with us. I guarantee
trying
it.
To drag him out there.
No, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
No, he'd love to. He loves that stuff.
I know.
He worked on cars his whole life growing up and stuff.
And wrenching, turning nuts is good for your health. Yeah. So, anything else you'd like to say?
No, I'm good. Thanks for coming. I enjoyed it, man. I love giving a tour of the shop.
Yeah,
it's always fun hanging with you.
Yeah, so there's a nice little tour on my other channel, This Old Chopper. You check that out. That's my main channel that I've been trying to get going. This one is my secondary channel that I'm trying to encourage people to wrench. So go check out the other channel. Check out Sean's channel, SNS Customs. He's on YouTube.
I'm not as elaborate as the old fellas, though. Like you and Ralph got it down to a T. Mine are low budget.
Low budget.
I just run with the camera.
Yeah.
You guys are full production.
Oh, stop! You should see Ralph's setup. Oh my God! I had to go wash my hands. It's like screens this wide and friggin' stuff.
I know he was here, and I was like, "Holy smokes!" Like he's into it. Yeah, but I mean, it's great.
And he's good.
Product. Oh, absolutely.
He's good.
100%.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
All right, so thanks for checking us out. Thanks for watching. And this is where the music starts, and I take a pause for a second and check on your buddy. That's important. Thanks for watching.